What if faster than light travel isn't just science fiction, but something hidden right in the heartbeat of the universe? I want to share how just a few weeks ago, on Easter Sunday, I had an insight that could change everything. Hi, I'm Tom Miller, and I want to tell you a story that started just a few weeks ago on Easter Sunday, 2025. It's still the Easter season now as I record this. And honestly, it feels like the beginning of something incredible. It all started with a simple idea. What if the universe isn't just sitting here fully formed? What if it's being built moment by tiny quantum events I call blips, little flickers of energy that appear and disappear, each one adding a tick to space and time, writing reality itself? The more I thought about it, the more I realized this fabric, this cosmic memory fabric, might hold the key to the biggest mysteries in physics. Dark matter, dark energy, gravity, maybe even fusion. But then a bigger question hit me. If the universe has this ticking structure, could it have a frequency? A natural? And if it does, could we tune into it? So I went to work using real physics, Boltzmann's constant, Planck's constant, and the temperature of the cosmic microwave background. I calculated the universe's natural tick rate. And what I found was mind-blowing. The universe ticks at about 50 to 160 billion times per second. That's the hum of the cosmic fabric itself. And that's when it all clicked. What if, instead of trying to bend or tear space-time like science fiction always shows, we could ride the wave? That's the heart of what I'm calling the Fabric Ride Propulsion System. It works by generating a bubble tuned slightly higher than the universe's natural frequency. This bubble lets the ship decouple from normal space-time, making it almost frictionless, weightless, able to slide through the fabric without resistance. But the ship needs to move. So, by tuning the front of the bubble just a bit lower and the back just a bit higher, the ship creates a propulsion gradient, a kind of cosmic surfboard riding the natural vibration of the universe. But what about the crew? If the ship is running faster than the universe's tick rate, wouldn't time feel all wrong? That's why the inside of the bubble has a second layer, perfectly matched to Earth's. The crew lives, breathes, and is just like they would on Earth, while the outside does the heavy lifting. Powering all this is something I've been developing called the Arnie Fusion Reactor, based on my Higgs Barbell Theory. It pulls energy from quantum tension collapses, giving the ship more than enough power to sustain the fields and propulsion. Sensors in the ship's hull map the memory fabric in real time, helping the ship steer clear of gravity wells or unstable regions. And if anything ever goes wrong, the ship's fail-safe systems gently return it to normal spacetime, keeping the crew safe. And here's where things get really interesting. Because if you look back through history, you'll find strange stories, like the Philadelphia experiment, whispers of military experiments where ships vanished, where people were disoriented in time, even stories of sailors fused into the hull of their ship. Most scientists say it's just myth. But what if it wasn't? What if they actually stumbled onto this fabric manipulation, but didn't know what they were really doing? Maybe they didn't have the math or the framework to understand it. Maybe it was buried, classified, or abandoned because it was just too dangerous or because nobody believed it was real. But now we have the physics, we have the math, and here I am, just weeks after Easter 2025, laying out what I believe could be the real blueprint for human space travel. It might sound unbelievable, but all great discoveries do it first. Thanks for listening, and remember, sometimes the biggest answers come from asking the simplest questions.